guys, how you guys doing? So yeah, man. So this is a tutorial. It's a tutorial also for those of you that are keen on learning some music related stuff. Stick around. So on this video here, I'll be teaching you guys how to pretty much just come up with like a nice melody for your thing, for your song, using your already constructed chords. So I think I'm going to cover like a lot of things on on this on this video here. But the main focal point being just like staying like in key with your track, and not losing the keys and stuff like that. Because most people, you find that they'll work around this key here or whatever, and then you find that maybe the bass is just like there or something, or the bass is there, and but the bass is off key relative to the rest of the track. So yeah, but let's start with one thing at a time. So what I'm doing here was I'm creating some chords and stuff. So I'm just quickly do that for you guys. What happened was I started recording, and then somehow I disconnected my thing. I disconnected my webcam. So yeah, I'm an old school guy. I'm using my webcam to record the voice and stuff. So uh, it kind of got disconnected, and then after that I couldn't record, so I had to start again. So that's why, like, now you've got keys already set up and stuff, and I'm just continuing from where I left off. Okay, cool. So that should be good. So let's fix this up now. So right now, what I've just done is I've just created the chords and stuff. So this is like the different chords for the track. So this is what our track sounds like right now. Okay, that's too fast. That's supposed to be boom, boom, boom. So I think that's supposed to be shorter. That's supposed to be. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's move it. No, man, making a mistake. Sorry, sorry for that silence there. I'm making a mistake. It's supposed to be like this. Then this one is supposed to be here. Then this is supposed to be there, like that. And then let me stretch this out so that now it sounds like this. I think this should be correct. Still not correct. Okay. Let's try it like this. Okay, that sounds more like it. Okay, that's fine. Now I'll work with that, because we don't want to waste time. So I'll work with that. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, another thing is it's raining outside, so I don't know. Maybe it might be interfering with my voice and stuff, and maybe you guys can't hear me properly. But I'm hoping you guys can hear me properly. So fine. So what we've done now is we just pretty much just created like our chords and stuff. That's it. So let's say you're starting your track, and you start off your track with just a nice kick and hi-hats and claps and whatever, and you've got it going, and then you just like, okay, where do I go now? And so you come up with these nice chords, and then it's like, okay, I get it, you've got these nice chords and stuff, but like, how do I turn this? How do I come up with a melody from this? How do I make a melody from this? So pretty much you just like, you use the same thing as this. You just use the same chord, and you just choose different keys. So let's throw in the hypersonic. Let's use now a different sound. Let's use a synth of some sort, or something that's not too. Let me check. I'm trying to find a nice good synth. Okay, I'll use this one. It's more electro, but it will do the job for now, just to get you guys to understand. Okay, cool. So if it helps you, what you might want to do is you can come here to the top left, corner, click down. I think it's under tools. No, click on view. No, it's not here. Helpers, yeah, you want to go to helpers and you want to go to ghost channels. You see, so that's gonna help you see this part even when you working with this one like that. Fine. So you've got that, so you've done that, and you can see now, you can pretty much see the keys of your chords and stuff. And now you want to come up with like a nice melody for this. You want to just come up with a nice proper melody, and yeah, using a synth of some sort. So the ideal thing, well, this is what you want to do. You want to work using the keys that you see here. You understand? But you can use the ones in between as well, like to just create change. And bear in mind, like what I'm explaining here is something that I use, and at the end of the video, I'm actually gonna show you guys where I used it. So that you can see what I'm talking about. But let's say I start off here. Let's say I started off there, and then let's say I do something like, you see now, because now you're just trying to come up with a nice melody. Let's say we do something like that. Let me add that there. You see, and then now I want to maybe take it down to, you see, I can't even hear it right now. I can't even hear what it sounds like. I'm not playing it, but I'm gonna play it later. I'm gonna play it afterwards. Let's say I want to take it down and I want to bring it down to this key here. So let me just say press on that. You see, so I'm just putting it there, and then let me put another one there, and then maybe put it there now. You see, and I'm literally just messing around. I'm hoping it's gonna sound good, and I'm gonna use this empty space here, just put it there, and maybe I'm dropping it back down to, let's drop it back down to this key here, and then let's say it goes up like that. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. Let's switch up everything and let's hear how this sounds right now. See, that's not too bad. Let me turn up the volume a bit for you guys. You see, so that's not bad, and maybe you can just so now you can do the same thing, but instead of starting at the low key, maybe you could start it at a higher key. Maybe you could start it there this time, and then the same thing again. So we just put it, let's say we do what? Let's put it on. Let's try a different one. Let's try a different pattern. Let's try this now. Let's just mess around. Just do what you want to do. Blah. Let's see. What can we do? Let's put that there. Hopefully this is going to sound nice. I'm hoping it does. And let's put that there. So I'm just filling up spaces. Look at that, it sounds for me, it sounds flipping cool. I don't know about you, but for me it sounds very good. Let's make it more interesting. Let's just cut out the low end, because there's too much low end in it. So that's what that sounds like. Better yet, let's just change it. Let's change the whole sound to something different. Let's use a different synth, because I don't like this. Translate is probably just gonna be the same. What I can do is I can actually transpose it up. So let me just transpose the whole thing up. It's still the same thing, just at a higher octave. So that's our melody right there. Let's find I've got an ideal synth to use. Yeah, I'll use this one. I've used this before, so that's what that sounds like. That sounds flipping cool. I've used it before, so let's take that down. Now the true test comes in when you combine this with the chords now. Let's hear how it sounds when you combine this with the chord that you've created there. Sounds good to me. Maybe I'm not hearing correctly. Maybe you feel like it's off or whatever. But for me, it sounds quite good, and that's the whole point. And that's it. You've pretty much just created a melody for yourself right there. You've got a nice synth that's just gonna be your melody. So what you can do is you can have your track playing, whatever, and maybe when the vocal cuts off or whatever cuts off, you just have this coming in, just like there, just playing around. Yeah, you can add that, and it's the same principle. It's pretty much the same principle with the bass. Usually with the bass, I like to keep things very simple. So let me use the plugin I've been using a lot lately. I think I've been using this plugin, and there's a bass here that's called it's called Blue Sunday. It's this one here. So I like to up this thing here, then I take down the release, then I just decrease the volume because it's very loud. Okay, there it is. So now, same principle with the bass. We're working around the thing. We're working with around the chords of the thing, the main chords that we created. So let's see now what you can do. So same thing with the bass. Usually, what I do with the bass, it's up to you. You can do this. You cannot do this. What I usually do is I just use these low keys here of the chord. I just take these low keys of the chord. It's given in this case that it's pretty much the same. It's like there. It's repetitive. So what I might usually do, might be take that one, take this one, take that one, and then maybe take this one instead. You get it, just to twist things around, and then it's just a case of coming up with a nice pattern for your bass. Or I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. But preferably you want to follow the structure of your whole track, just like the general structure of your melody. So if your melody is like up, down, as you can see, it's like higher, lower, then with the bass you probably want to do the same thing. So you probably want to do like high, low, high, and lower, or something like that. So let's come up with the bass now. So I can't hear anything right now. See, let's do that, and you can do this as well. You're allowed to do. I can do this here, and then I can just bring it up there. Follow the same pattern as the first one, put it there, and then maybe we're going from high to low to high, and let's put this one there, and then let's drop it there. Let's just drop it here. Let's put it here, the final one. How does it work? Let's check. Let's put it there. You see, so I'm just like, I can't even hear properly. I'm not even playing it, but I'm just going according to the keys. And I reckon I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna sound good, but let's check it out. That's not bad. That sounds good to me. It sounds on point, So let's stretch it out. Let's make the bass more interesting. Get it? So this bass here, you can actually work with it at a high octave there, and it will still be very bassy. Okay, maybe not. So that's it. You've got yourself a nice simple bass. You've got a nice melody, and you've got a nice set of chords. And then let's just, to finish it off, let me just add for you guys the hats and the kick so that you can see that it's actually quite a good, decent track. It's not as bad as I imagine it to sound. Okay, now the ghost channels are affecting me, so I'm just gonna turn them off. Yeah. And then let's get a kick. Let's go with that kick. Shift it to there. Take down the volume of the hat. Take down the volume of the kick a bit. And then let's start off the track like a normal track. So that's how our track would start off. Okay, let me add a limiter and let me turn the volume up. I don't know if you guys can hear this properly. So let me do this. Okay, so that's our track. We add the okay, I don't like this here. I don't like this. I feel like it should start there, but I'll just leave it now because it's a bit too late. Bass. There's your bass right there. Let's add the melody now. What you might want to do, okay, my battery is running flat, 8 minutes. What you might want to do is I'm only realizing this now, but what you might want to do is you might want to use the same, pretty much just the same idea for the melody, like the way the melody is constructed. You might want to follow that same pattern for the bass in terms of keys, so instead of just following the chord, follow the melody. It's gonna sound more better, so let's quickly do ghost channels and see if I can quickly do this for you guys. Okay, let me just cut this. I think if I cut it and put it on pattern 2, yeah, that looks better. Let's follow the thing. Let's put it up there. Let's do this. Then we just transpose everything like that. You get what I'm saying? So let's put that there. Let's leave that one there. Let's try to take this there as high as possible. Let's take that one there. Let's take this one to that key. That's fine. And let's bring this one down. Then let's transpose everything down because it is bass after all. Let's see how it sounds like. Sounds way better for me. Let's add the chord back. Let me plug this thing in. So I don't know, man. I feel like it sounds good. For me it sounds quite good. Excuse me if I'm a mess on this tutorial here. I'm not even focusing, like I'm drowsy. I'm actually quite tired, but I figured, hey, let me just try and do this and force myself. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this very helpful. If I upload this, then just excuse me if it just seems very messy. If it does make sense, then yay. I'm most likely gonna delete it and start again. Very likely I'm gonna delete it and start again tomorrow. But it's all good though. Otherwise, yeah, man, like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, all that just there. Sharp, my feet.